Hi guys, Sandy Ingram here. Welcome. In this video, we learn about major, and I do mean major, improvements in Iraq's non-oil government revenue. This information almost got buried because of Iraq's cash flow problem in the headlines, which is caused by the Strait of Hormuz being closed for oil exports. Now, more on that and how it could affect your personal finances in a moment. But here's what's happening. Iraq's General Customs Authority collected approximately 2.5 trillion, that's with the T, Iraqi dinars, which is about 1.9 billion, that's with the B, from January through July of 2026. That already equals the entire amount collected during all of 2025. So what changed? No, Iraq is not importing more goods. Revenues are scheduled to exceed 3.5 trillion IQD, which is approximately 2.6 to 2.7 billion by the end of 2026, which will be the highest annual customs revenue in Iraq's entire history. What happened is this: reform paid off big. Can you say technology? Iraq implemented the ASYCUDA automatic customs system and began electronically connecting federal customs centers with other government institutions. Now, these systems made it more difficult for customs duties to disappear through corruption, underreporting, or inefficient collection. No more bribing customs officials to look the other way on fees when importing goods into Iraq. Now, this appears to have been a major corruption corridor. This is important because Iraq has been trying to reduce its dependence on oil revenue. And by doing so, they can keep the IMF's mouth shut about generating revenue outside of the oil industry. But just to be fair, the IMF predicted that Iraq would be in trouble if anything happened to the oil revenue. And on February 28th, 2026, something big happened. The U.S. and Israel attacked Iran. Iran became angry and closed the Strait of Hormuz. Now, people, you have not seen the damage to the Middle East disruption yet. Food will become an issue in 3 to 9 months. The IMF points out that roughly 1/3 of global fertilizer shipments pass through Hormuz. This means if you're planning on having turkey for Christmas, you may want to buy it now and store it in the freezer. Because one thing goes up at the grocery store, everything seems to follow. For slow travelers around the world, you may want to adjust your schedule so that you get to Brazil in a short amount of time. Brazil not only generates enough food to feed itself, but it also exports tons of food annually. The bottom line, if there is even a hint of a food shortage, you want to be in or near Brazil. Now, back to Iraq. No matter what you're doing through or between now and the first quarter of 2027, do not, and I repeat, do not sell your Iraqi dinars.